Alrighty, guys, happy Thursday to you all. So, guys, this is a 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗦𝗘𝗥 record. I'm doing it around an hour before I usually do my live shows. I am flying to the UK today, so I want to quickly give you guys a market update, let you know where the market's at, and start preparing. We started to go sideways. So if we start to squeeze from here, we could have just had a shakeout over the last couple of days. Right now, I was still not worried. We've got to remember that Bitcoin's last low was 49,000. We're sitting at 59,000 now. We still have way higher lows at the moment. The question was, were we going to come down to the lower ranges? Or was this just a temporary pullback and a push up from here? So I'm seeing some squeezes build up. I'm seeing a whole bunch of liquidation sitting at $62,000, $63,000 on Bitcoin. And this might have been a flush out and a push. So what I'm going to show you in the show is show you a couple of important trends that you must be in. But before, if it breaks the trend, you must be in the trade. Until we break the trend, it gives you an idea that we still have possible downside or more time to get our entry. So guys, smash the like button up. I'm here today. I'll let you know if there's a show tomorrow, but smash it up. Happy Thursday to you all. Never wasting time, and let's go.
I try and help everyone in my space, and this is what I get. I try and fight the devils, but inside I'm just like Sniper. Welcome to Sheldon Show.
Yo, guys, happy Thursday to you all. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. Guys, I'm going to fly straight into it today. Get you guys all the quick alpha, and then we continue. So guys, this is how we're still looking for the week at the moment. It's the last 24 hours. Got a couple of coins waking up. This dog's coin has been insane. We've got 𝗕𝗘𝗦𝗧 bouncing pretty nicely. We've got Cardano bouncing pretty good. We've got 𝗕𝗢𝗅. I want to speak about 𝗕𝗅 as well. 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗥. Nice little bounce from 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗥. So this Optimism, 𝗕𝗬𝗕𝗥, Lido, I think these are also really good tokens to pay attention to on this current dip at the moment, as I'm seeing a ETH pop up, come at any single moment. But let's jump in, guys. So again, I just want to quickly speak about the high time frames, what we're looking at for the end of the week. What we're basically looking for here is we're looking for a close above this green candle on the left. So if we close anywhere above, we can still be very bullish for next week. The goal, though, is to hopefully have Bitcoin push up in the late end of the week, which means if we hold certain support here, we should, because we have the 4-hour, 8-hour RSIs now hitting the bottom, which means the market's ready to return, right? It's ready for the bulls to have an attempt again. So if we can hold certain levels on this current down pullback, we could actually have a push up into weekly close, which will start to make our weekly closes a little bit better. So the goal here, again, is to see that this candle is bigger than the green one over here on the left. And it's the same with the USDT dominance. We want to see this smaller than this red one here, indicating we can have another red one to the downside. Guys, the market is ready for a high time frame move. You just got to survive a little bit of the chop at the moment. Let's go through a couple of others. ETH is making a higher low on the weekly. So if we make a higher low here, this is actually very good for ETH entries, especially if you want Ethereum on the high time frame here. Because what this basically is you had the immediate drop off, then you have the higher low, and then it starts the road to recovery back up, to the 3,000s. So things like ETH are still looking really good, as well as the ETH Bitcoin is now doing a double bottom. Okay, I just want to show you guys this over here again. Double bottom is really good, but a double bottom over here, slightly higher low. It looks like ETH to Bitcoin is going to be bouncing pretty soon in this week, between this week and next week, and we do have the RSI crossing. So it does give us an indication that dominance can hopefully slow down, and we're starting to print a nice red candle to the downside on the weekly, which means altcoins are going to bounce really nice. And what I am seeing here at some point, guys, with the top of the banana here, we should start to see a nice little push back to the downside over here. Now, guys, I want to quickly go through a couple of tweets as well. We got this valid daily bullish divergence on Ethereum against Bitcoin. So what I just spoke about now, the last time we've seen this, it marked the low in January 2021, in September 2019, okay? The two times, 2021 and 2019. If the cycle is repeating those patterns, we are at we're at the 2019 levels, parties on. And you can look at this horizontal over here and basically showing you that we've seen this bullish divergence before, okay? And you can see where we're basically looking at now. We break up over here. We're looking at a massive amount of what, 20%, 25% bounce, from ETH to Bitcoin. So that gives us a good sign, that the altcoin should strengthen up pretty nicely when we do start to take off again. Just to remind you guys again, 14,600 Bitcoin has been taken off Coinbase today, and 56,000 taken off exchanges in the last week. That's more than 4 months of mine supply. The supply and shock will come soon, because this is not sustainable. Guys, money is flying off of exchanges, flying off, right? This is long-term bets, long-term holds. You can see all the liquidations, guys, that we saw. You know, the liquidations this week and the liquidations that lasted a while are highest since 2021. We are back. So you may not be seeing it directly on the charts as yet, but all the data is showing that we're still very much in a bull market. Guys, Altcoin Daily, love them to bits. But look at this. Price of a home, US dollars versus Bitcoin. Okay, and look at 2016, 2020, and 2024. Look how the price has gone up. You need more and more money to buy the house, right? Look how, if you had Bitcoin, you would have started with 600, 45, 6. That's what you want as a currency. That's what you want with money. You want your money. You should be getting less money, actually. Your money should be getting more powerful instead of us always needing more money, right? Our money should be getting stronger. While you're scared, someone just bought $191 million worth of Bitcoin on Coinbase. Big hands are buying, right? They're buying when there's fear in the markets. Okay, guys, for the day, look at this over here. I just want to show you guys over here on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin actually broke out short term. So what I'm actually expecting is a bit of a green day. I'm actually expecting from here, and there's a couple of entries for you guys, but I'm actually expecting from here at any moment a push back up to the 60,000s. Okay, so I got two major scenarios for the day. The one, we start the little rally and it will start pumping once we're above 60,000. 60,000 is a good resistance at the moment. We get through 60,000. I'm looking at 61, 62,000 over here. Then let's speak about a quick dip off as well. Maybe there is a dip off. If that happens, I'm looking at 58,000 again. You can see every time we're hitting here, guys, there's definitely buying power over here. Two massive wicks over here on the shorter time frame. And this is showing strength that there's some sort of buying power over here at this area of 58. And this is a good line of support. Below this is 55. So we bounce here, we're still good. We could still actually be above 60,000 by the end of the week, and hopefully closer to that $63,000 zone. So here's another scenario where we dip off back into that zone, and I'm seeing another push up. But nonetheless, guys, I'm seeing a push up at the moment. Therefore, keep an eye on a couple of trends. Look at ETH. You can catch a nice ETH breakout. If we start breaking this trend over here, we're looking at ETH rally back up, possibly to those highs again. We look at a whole bunch of coins. I'm going to name them again. Optimism is in a buy zone, guys. I'm calling Optimism as a buy, right? We got NEAR in a nice little loading up zone. Now, with these, you can be a little bit patient until we break the trends. However, it's ready to buy something in this area. NEAR is all the way back from 5.2 back to 4.3 in 1 week. Great areas right now. NEAR is available. Solana is available too. I got two bounce zones. I would buy something over here, because it's just started breaking some short-term trends. And there is one at 135, which is the better one if that is available to you guys. Let's look at things like THORChain. Bouncing good. With THORChain, you got a bit of time. There is the trend line. So, guys, with a lot of the charts at the moment, I'm looking at some upside. Pendle, I'll definitely get Pendle buys, guys. I've been speaking about it. Put your stop loss below over here. So you could see here, overall, market's looking pretty good. I see 𝗬𝗓𝗡𝗏's looking pretty bad. Okay, so 𝗬𝗓𝗡𝗏, I want you guys to prepare because it's not a bad thing. You can actually get some really good buys if you don't have any 𝗬𝗓𝗡𝗏. If you have 𝗬𝗓𝗡𝗏, I don't think we're in danger for crazy. You might go, temporary loss if you bought recently. But I think over time, I think you're going to, especially the next couple of weeks, I think you're going to make a lot of money. But look at this. Look at 𝗬𝗓𝗡𝗏 over here, straight back into these horizontal supports over here. So this is a great zone that I'm looking at for 𝗬𝗓𝗡𝗏 over here. Let's go see things like Doge. Doge is hovering on 618. Good dollar costing zone. Okay, there is Phantom over there at the moment. So you can see everything right now, guys, has broken out and now coming and testing support. So what you want to do is, if you want to buy right now, you're dollar costing. You're buying a little bit. You're buying 20, 30, 40%. And the rest you're buying on the trend breaks or a lower entry, which I said again, there might be one more flush of 10%. If that does happen, it is buying opportunities. But nonetheless, guys, I think anywhere in these major zones, I think the market's going to start to rise. If we look at things like Phantom as a whole here, this is pretty bullish. This is even if we go here, we are very bullish and very much capable of having a really another strong push to the upside over here. Guys, I heard there was a whole bunch of the suspension on Binance and stuff with people's money and stuff in exchange. I want to remind you again, guys, we are partners with Ledger. Go below in the description. If you're not keeping your long-term money on a Ledger, you're crazy. Buy a Ledger and make sure that your long-term wealth is sitting on a Ledger and not sitting on an exchange or sitting in a third-party wallet. It's not sitting somewhere that if they get hacked or something happens, you lose your money. So remember, below in the description is a Ledger account. Make sure you are protecting yourself. Let's go through. Let's see. So, guys, I've recently taken a small little trade on AVAX. We've broken a trend. We're looking to retest. We're actually taking this within club, within our challenge. I just want to show you this, guys, this over here. Breakout, retest, and I'm looking at any moments. AVAX, nice pop. Look at AVAX's run. Great run. And what we actually have on the left over here is we have good supports of where we've been bouncing, and we have good RSI sitting at the bottom. We have the 12-hour and we have the 8-hour sitting at the bottom. So good signs over here when it comes to AVAX and accumulating AVAX. Things like Injective, getting to good areas, good buy zones, Injective. Block stacks. I want to remind you guys about block stacks. Block stacks looking amazing. We even have Cardano. So guys, from my side, very short show today because I just wanted to get a quick update and I need to rush to the airport and spend time with my daughter before I get going. We find out the gender of my little one today, so I'm very excited about that too. I would love to know, in the chat below, is it boy or girl? Let me know what you guys are thinking. And when I'm back, guys, I might not be doing streams until early next week. It all depends if I have a place to do it that side. I've been pushing hard this month, but I might take some time with the lady just to relax. But if anything crazy happens, I'll be looking at doing a show. So guys, have a fantastic week. Dollar cost slightly now. You have trends. You know if it's going to go another 10%. Nonetheless, I think we're bullish. I think it's worth taking advantage of where we're at the moment. And we'll see where we are in the next couple of hours or next couple of days as well. So guys, have a fantastic day. Love you lots. Much love.